Hey guys, it's Cosmochlo here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to jump straight into this video because I feel like I have a lot to talk about and I'm really excited to just share everything with you. As you know from the title of this video, we are talking about my Invisalign journey and I feel like I have a lot to talk about. Maybe I'll make a few more videos because I don't think it all fit into one, but this is my week 19 update. Whether you're new to Invisalign, in the middle of your journey, at the end of your journey, never had it before, never will have it, or had it previously and you'll just click on the video just because you're interested, I hope in some way this video is informative, helps you. If you have any questions, concerns that I haven't addressed, drop them in the comments below. I will comment back to you and I'll let you know my answer or suggestions, which in my previous videos a lot of people have done, so I really appreciate you putting your trust in me to give you the answers to your questions. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about simply so I stay on track, because this is like the 7th time I've tried to film this video and I keep going off track. So I'm going to cover Invisalign in terms of the retainers. I'm going to cover rubber bands and brackets. I'm going to cover movement, like progress, and I think that's everything. Probably I'll end up discussing something else, who knows. Anyway, so in terms of my actual retainers, oh my god, literally no issues whatsoever. I said back in week 7 that I hadn't had any issues, no complications, literally no pain, no discomfort. There was one blip, I'm gonna say, and to this day I don't know what caused it, but when I went for my last checkup I was on week 16, so it was only 3 weeks ago, and I know I'm on week 16 because I've got the Invisalign app and it tells you what week you're on, it tells you what you're wearing. So here you can see it says there I'm on week, can you see that? Week 19. So I'm on week 19. Anyway, I know that. I'm also really good at keeping on top of things. I also, when I change my retainer, I keep this retainer for another week until I change the retainer again, just in case at any point during the week I need to go back to my previous retainer because something's happened to my current retainer. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Anyway, I knew I was on week 16. And when I went in for the change, he said, what week are you on? I said, not change, the checkup. I said, oh, I'm on week 16. He went, okay, cool. He took my retainers out and passed them over to the nurse, and she was cleaning them up for me to put them back in after he checked my teeth. And she said, oh, you're on week 15, by the way. And I was like, really? I didn't question it, and I just said, oh, how do you know? She goes, because it says on your retainer. So just in case you didn't know, your retainers say what number you're on, and these retainers said week 15, and I was like, what? I was like, I know I'm on week 16 though. Again, I didn't say anything. I didn't want to cause a fuss or a hoo-ha, like it doesn't matter. When I left the orthodontist, I checked my app, it said week 16. When I got home, I checked what I had and what I'd put in, and I'd put in week 16's retainer, but the retainers in my mouth said week 15, so I checked my previous weeks, and the previous week also said week 15. So I don't know if there was a duplicate, I don't know if there was an issue there, but all I do know is because I was on week 16, my next retainer to put in, because 16 had already been opened, was week 17, and when I put week 17 on, it did not fit. It didn't fit at all. So I don't know if that was a manufacturing fault, my fault, I couldn't tell you, but it happened. So week 17 did not fit, but after wearing it like non-stop, because you're meant to anyway, by like day 3 of wearing week 17, they were fitting a bit better. I just stuck with it. Other than that blip, there's been no issues. Even during that whole process, there wasn't much pain. My tooth got really wobbly and I was like, oh my god, my teeth are gonna fall out. And I said that to the orthodontist. I said, look, my teeth have been really wobbly recently. He said, not an issue, no concerns. He goes, we want them wobbly because it allows them to move. But because it's my front teeth and I use it to bite down on things, I literally been feeling like my tooth's about to fall out at any moment, and it's been quite scary, to be honest with you, but it's absolutely normal. So if you've got wobbly teeth, don't panic. Moving on to the rubber bands. So that's the main thing that has changed since we last spoke. I have rubber bands now, and in order to get rubber bands I needed to get 2 brackets, one here and one here on my bottom teeth. I don't know if it's different if you have rubber bands for different things. My rubber bands is because I have a really deep overbite, and it is quite a deep overbite, so I don't know if you had an underbite, if it would be the brackets on the top, vice versa. I don't really know. All I know is that I've got brackets on my bottom teeth, and we're going to talk about it. So when he put the brackets on, this side of my mouth, no issues whatsoever, no concerns, couldn't even feel it. And also placing them on, you don't feel it, there's no pain, doesn't hurt, it literally, they just stick it on. But this side of my mouth, yes, there was no pain when they put it on, etc, etc. However, it was like he had just put it a millimeter, like literally, I mean a dot, just too low, and it was digging into my gum. And I would be looking in the mirror and they'd be identical to each other from where they were sitting, but for some reason this one was digging into my gum, and it caused an ulcer, which caused swelling in my mouth. There was blood, it was pain, it was sore. I don't know why. It was just quite sore. However, by the end of that week it was already a lot better. So if you're getting brackets, don't let that put you off, like rubber bands and whatnot. It happens. If you end up getting what I get, just don't stress, like just bear through the pain. And that's the annoying thing, like, which is kind of a good thing at the same time, but you can't just take it out. Like if it's digging in, you can't even take it out. So I'd be sitting there like holding my gum away, like literally, I mean my finger in my mouth, like pushing my gum away just so it had room to breathe. That was the only time I had quite like sore gums, and the only time I've ever got an ulcer. So the brackets on the bottom, as I said, I'll quickly show you. It's on there and on there, and they attach to the top there. So as you can see at the top, you don't get brackets, they just attach onto your Invisalign. He gave me the green packet. He gave me 3 of these. I don't know how strong the green ones are, but I think you can also get red and blue ones. I don't know how strong the greens are, but that's the one he wants me to have. And they just look like this, and literally I can do it without even looking in the mirror now. I literally just clip it on the top like that. Oh, I pulled it off because obviously there's one already on there. I clip it onto the top, pull it down, and then hook it onto the bottom. Literally easy peasy. Wearing your rubber bands do not cause you any pain, no discomfort, no stress, well for me anyway, and literally no issues whatsoever. However, when I first got the rubber bands, I just didn't wear them because I was lazy. I just could not be bothered. If I remembered, I remembered. If I didn't, I didn't. One thing I found was, because I used to forget to take this with me, so if I was at work, I'd wear my rubber bands and then take my retainers out for lunch. Once I'd eaten lunch, brushed my teeth and whatnot, put my retainer back in, and I didn't have new rubber bands to put in because you're meant to change them like throughout the day, like 4 or 5 times a day. And then because of that, I'd be like, well, I can't bother to wear them now. And then I'd get home from work, wouldn't put any rubber bands in, have dinner, then forget to put it in again. I was just very lazy with it. So when I went to the orthodontist for a checkup, he could see it. He was like, rubber bands, not really doing anything because you're not wearing them. I was like, yeah, I know, guilty. So just wear your rubber bands. Like, it literally doesn't cause any pain, nothing whatever. So now I'm wearing them religiously, and hopefully I'll get to the end where I need to be. In terms of the progress, I could not be happier. So when you get Invisalign, your dentist should provide you with an Invisalign login, and it's where you can see your treatment plan. So it tells you week by week, it shows you week by week what your teeth will look like, and it starts at week 1 and goes all the way to the end of your treatment. So mine's up to week 34, however we are getting that extended because we want some more work to be done with the movement of my teeth. So just say 1 to 34 though for me. At any point I can select any week I want to see what my teeth will look like at week 10, 12, 8, 13, any week I can click on all the way up to the end and it will show me what my teeth will look like. You can also press play and it will show you a montage from week 1 to the end of your teeth moving to where they need to be. In this montage, my top teeth were moving so much from weeks 1 to 20, that is. They were moving so much, getting so straight, perfect, loving it. My bottom teeth, it was widening my smile snow, and my molars were getting pushed out, but the wonkiness at the front hadn't been touched. When I got to week 20, my front teeth weren't moving as much anymore, but my bottom teeth were then moving again, like getting straighter. So I think that's a good thing, because it means you're not going to feel everything at once. You're not going to feel all that pain, all that pressure. As I said, I put my new retainers in. There's a little bit of pressure, but it's not pain, it's just pressure, and you get used to that. But I think if maybe it was like really, really intense, like metal retainers were, I think I'd be in a lot of agony, honestly. But no pain, discomfort. So my top teeth, as I said, I'm on week 19, and at week 20 is where my teeth are at like the point where they're pretty much straight. And yeah, that's how they look in real life. They look pretty straight in real life. I'm really, really happy with them. When I compare pictures from week 1, I think, oh my god, like literally, and then I even look at pictures at week 7, I think, wow, like there's been progress since then. And then I look at my teeth now and I'm like, wow, like that is impressive. Like I'm really impressed by it. If you're just starting your journey, one thing I wish I did, and I knew I wanted to do it as well and I just never did, was take a picture of my teeth every week. So I changed my retainer every Friday, so I wish I took a picture every Friday of my teeth. But I didn't. And my sister's just started her Invisalign journey, and she has been saying to me the last few weeks, they don't look any different, they look the same. But I'm like, no, I promise you there is a difference. Like I thought that, I was like, they literally look the same. But then when you look from week 1 to week 7, and that's only a small amount of time, they have changed so much. So just bear with your journey and stick with it. My dad's just got home from work and I think he's happy to see the dogs. Anyway, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope it helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will get back to you and we'll speak soon. Bye.